Hey there, it's Tim Patterson, Trade Show Guy. I wanted to take a little bit of time and go through the updated exhibit design search, which you can find by going to our main site, Trade Show Guy Exhibits, and clicking on the link to take you to the exhibit design search, or just go to this URL here, tradeshowguyexhibits.exhibit-design-search.com. And it takes you to the exhibit design search, and the first thing you'll notice, if you haven't been there in a while, is that everything is kind of broken down into galleries. You've got modern island and inline exhibits broken out into several galleries there. Charging stations, iPad stands, tabletops, hanging signs, that's a gallery with sub-galleries, counters, monitor stands and accessories, banner stands, outdoor displays, rental furniture as well. Let's say you want to look for a light box exhibit, something that's got LED light boxes because those are so popular now. Just go to the LED light box exhibit, click and drill down a little bit there, and you'll find a lot of the boxes that are shown here have the backlit on them, so that's a way to compartmentalize them and categorize them. The other thing you'll notice is that some of these have the icon rent on the upper left there, so that this is a rental version as well as a version you can purchase. And if you want to click through and see what the two are and compare, for instance, you can click the button and it takes you right through. It shows you the purchase price and the rental price along with the additional cost for graphics. And it also, if you look through the description here, it shows you some other versions. And if you want to click through and see the rental version, that link will be there as well. There's some of the dimensions there for the light box and a lot of other information there as well. And you can also click on the tabs here. A description tells you what it's all about, some of the accessories you might be interested in, show up there, specs. A lot of these have graphic dimensions, fabric options, setup instructions. Not every single one has all of these items, so if you see something there that you want, it'll just have a link to contact us and we can get that for you. So back to the main site, just click the top logo there, Trade Show Guy Exhibits. Another thing you can look for is you can sort through a lot of these exhibits by price. For instance, on the 10 by 10s, you've got a low budget, you want to find something less than $5,000, you can click through and take a look at the options there. And these are generally sorted by low price to high price, so you can kind of browse down. Let's say you know you've got $2,500 or so, you might find something here like a V-burst 10-foot curved fabric pop-up, for instance. Let's go back to the top here. Another thing, if you want to share these potential exhibits with some of your clients, you can create a gallery. And to do that, let's say you want to go look through the LED light box exhibits and show several of them to some colleagues. The way to add them to a gallery is to just click on the button that says My Gallery. And what that will do is add that to the gallery up here. Just adds one there. Let's add 3 or 4 more, and I'll show you what happens at that point. Go ahead and click through to the My Gallery, and you'll see a listing of all those things you added to the gallery. And you can click through from these links through to the description as well. Now, if you want to send those selections, you just click on the tab, Send My Selections. You can either fill in the form here, and that'll send it, and you can click off which ones you want to send or not. If you decide to take one out, that's fine. The best way, though, is probably just to copy and paste this particular link and send that via your own email to your colleagues so they can take a look and see what you're showing them. What they will see when they get there is this setup here, which shows everything that you've included, and they can browse through and get back to you with any of their comments. One other thing which I think might be fun is to look at photos. You can do this in a couple of ways. You can look at photos for past 5 days, which tells you everything that's gone through the shop. Everything is documented and photographed and tagged with the type of exhibit it is, the customization, that sort of thing. So you can look at past 5 days, look through that, and we'll take a quick look at what's happening in the shop over the last several days. New photos uploaded every day, of course. And you can take a look and see what has gone through. You can see actual photos of how things look that are built, that are customized. A little different impression than perhaps a computer rendering. Just kind of browse down. You can also search through here. If you have a model type that you want to look for, you can search that and see a version of that as well. You can also poke through the Custom Exhibits gallery under the Photos tab. Lots of things here, islands, inlines, product displays, counters. Everything's here, and they pop up, and you can take a look at what has happened. Some of these pictures are taken on the show floor. Some of them are taken in the production facility, and you can go through and see there's actually some things that have been installed at customer service centers, for instance. This one we're looking at here. So lots of things you can see there that are showing up in actual photos, which is kind of fun to look at. The Photos tab also takes you to either the rental photo gallery or the retail displays gallery. Let's take a look at the rentals. Everything that's sent out for rental is documented before it goes out, and a lot of them get photographed once they get out to the show. And those come back here and get archived, as you can see. And the retail displays gallery. Let's take a quick peek at these as well. Everything, again, is photographed and documented so you can see what it looks like in real life. And it also might give you a lot of ideas to do things that you may not have thought of. It's kind of great to look through photographs of what people have done for various exhibits or inlines or corporate environments, entrances to buildings and things like that. You can do a lot of things. And you see something here, you think, gosh, I could use something like that. That'd be great. I hadn't thought of that before. So looking through photographs is something we'd highly suggest. If you click through on Trade Show Tips, you're going to find a lot of articles on how to do things. You'll look at some of the trade show regulations and photos. There's some fun stuff here, as you can see, humor. If you've never exhibited, a good place to start and see some of the articles there as well. A little farther in, how do you become an exhibit marketing expert? Some articles on displays and exhibits. Lots of stuff here which you can find if you just click through to that Trade Show Tip navigation tab. Let's look at just a few more things here. Display types, and you can kind of see what's available. A lot of new things here. Rental islands, rental furniture, eco displays. You want to look at tabletops, banner stands. All of this is available by just clicking through. Charging stations are very popular. People are using them quite a bit. Islands, if you want to browse the islands, those are split up into prices as well. And then a couple of last things. If you're looking for a deal, there might be a great deal under either the exhibit specials or the lightning deal. These change frequently. Trade show exhibit specials, some of these are time dated and they pop in and out. So it's always worth coming back and seeing what's available. The lightning deal is actually something that it gets swapped out about every 2 weeks. And so if there's something new there, and this could be anything from a banner stand to an island exhibit to a rental. This is a custom light box, for instance, and it'll show you what the purchase price is now in the lightning special deal versus what it normally would have been. So you'll see what you're saving there. And again, this changes frequently, so come back and check it out. It's the exhibit design search. Lots of great stuff to find there if you're on the search for anything to do with exhibits, accessories, rental furniture, a new booth, upgrading your graphics. It's all here at Trade Show Guy Exhibits Exhibit Design Search.